Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome back to Good Morning with me, Misty B. You know, for all of you in the home buying market, today we have a question for you. To build or to buy? That is the question. We have today's guest. He is no stranger to our studio. His name is Shad Bogany. And when I tell you he is a real estate expert, he will not disappoint you. So if you're in the market, this is an episode you do not want to miss because he's going to tell you about all the trends and all of the things that are going on in the Houston market. All right, so you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back with Shad right after this break.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford, financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Dr. Doe here again with a Late Health Presents, and I'd like to give you our Wellness Wednesdays tip of the week. Did you know that not only do the treatments for an enlarged prostate, but some of the medications for an enlarged prostate can cause the same symptoms that you're looking to avoid, namely sexual dysfunction. If you'd like to learn more, you can always check out our website, and you can always catch us here on Monday nights at 5 p.m.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. Today's guest, let me be very clear, he is an expert. Literally, I have never met someone who knows this much about real estate. You've seen him on here before, and because he's just that good. Shad Bogany, welcome back.
Thank you very much for
inviting me. You know you really are just that good.
Well, I appreciate that.
I don't blow smoke.
Yeah.
I want you to know that.
Well, thank you for the compliment. It makes me work harder to keep your expectations up.
Thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. All right. Now let's talk. Let's talk about everybody's buying homes, right? Everybody.
Everybody.
So my very first question for you, is this a buyer's market, yes or no?
It is a seller's market still.
Okay.
And it's been a seller's market for the last maybe 3 to 5 years.
Okay. All right, so it's a seller's market. I know somebody recently who had a really good sale, and she was very happy after being there for 10 years in Fresno. Right. But anyway, moving on forward. So you're looking to buy, you're in the market, and you're trying to decide, do I want a brand new home that no one's ever lived in, or do I want a resale home? What do you say?
I think it depends on your lifestyle. I think it depends on your budget.
Okay.
And it depends on whether or not what you're looking for in a new home or resale. And so let me explain that a little bit better. A new home is going to give you all the new trends.
Okay.
Openness, whites and grays.
Okay.
More energy efficient.
Okay.
But it's going to be smaller at a larger price.
It's going to be smaller. The rooms are smaller.
Yeah,
those 10 by
everything-
10s.
Yeah, everything is smaller
Okay.
at a larger price. The resale home, on the other hand, is going to give you a house that has all the upgrades already in it, and you didn't have to pay for them.
Okay.
It's going to give you bigger rooms. It's going to give you the shower and separate shower and tub.
Okay.
That's going to be standard. You may have bigger yards simply because it's a resale.
Okay.
So resales normally give you more space for less money.
Okay.
New homes normally give you less space for more money.
Okay, so you said it depends on your lifestyle. What type of lifestyle wants one of those brand new homes? Who is that? What's the personality
Somebody
type?
who doesn't want to do any repairs or
Okay.
very little maintenance in the beginning.
Okay.
Because eventually every home is going to need maintenance similar to how your car would need maintenance.
Okay.
You got to take care of it. So the people who are wanting new homes, and I like to say this, they bring their own roaches. They want to bring their own bugs. They want to do, nobody's ever laid on this carpet
Okay.
or used this toilet but me.
Okay.
So that's the people who want new homes. And some people believe that it's a fresh start.
Okay.
And they're willing to give up space. They're willing to give up upgrades.
Okay.
Because of the purpose of having a brand new home. I don't think you should put a price or whether it's resale or new. And I use this analogy several times. If I gave you a house in River Oaks that was built in 1920 versus a house that was built out in the suburbs on a golf course, big home, where would you rather live?
Me personally, I want River Oaks. Because I want the 1920s. I
Yeah.
want that feel, that look.
Exactly.
That's me.
Okay. But that's most people.
Okay.
Because real estate is really not about new or resale. It's really about location.
Okay, but let's talk really quickly about that. Let's talk about custom built homes, though.
Okay.
So you have, custom built homes. This home is being built just for you?
Right.
Okay.
Custom built home you design. Typically when people go and do a custom home, they go and have plans drawn, and then they go find a builder to build a house.
Okay.
The mistake they make is that when you have homes, when you have those plans drawn, you need to go price it out, what it's going to cost to build.
Okay.
That's why if you can go to many people's houses and they got plans sitting over there in that corner, rolled up, because they couldn't afford to build that
Wow.
custom home.
Okay.
So go to someone and have them price out your home, because then you may want to cut some space down and things of that nature, and then have that house built. So you go and have the house priced out. So when you go to builders, if you price your house out, you already know what it's going to cost to build
Okay.
that custom home. So when you give it to a builder A, he prices it, builder B and C, and then you can determine who's going to give you the best deal. And it's not always good to pick the cheapest builder.
Right, because that's not always the best deal.
Deal.
That's the
That is
cheapest
not-
deal.
Right, right, but it may cost you in the long run.
Right, okay.
So that's how you should do a custom home. You go, you have your, and actually what I would suggest you do, you go to the architect, because an architect is to make your dreams come true. He never tells you what it's going to cost.
Right, he just
to
draws
build.
it, right?
He just draws it.
Right, makes it look
He's
pretty
listening.
for you.
Right, and then you go to the cost guy, and the cost guy will run the numbers for you. And typically that could be an architect also, or a builder who will do it for a fee,
Okay.
and give you an idea of what it should cost to build this house. Custom homes is real key. Getting the right builder, making sure they've got the right insurances, making sure their pockets are deep enough.
Okay.
Because they're not robbing Peter to pay Paul to build your house. And then you want to know why your house is sitting there 6 months and they hadn't finished it because he's over here. Those are some things to be
Wow.
careful with.
And I've heard
when you
stories like
custom
that.
house. Well, they're there every day because we picked the wrong person. It's almost like you picked the wrong realtor. And as I said here, just because you got your license don't mean you know how to do the business.
Right, okay. So where does the sales counselor fit when you're building these custom homes?
Well, most custom homes, the majority of them don't have a sales counselor.
Okay.
Most of them you're dealing directly with the builder.
Okay.
When you're dealing with regular homes, what I call production homes.
Okay.
Okay, where they in different neighborhoods, they got the same floor plan, but it's different neighborhoods. You have a sales counselor that represents the builder.
Okay.
You don't have to be a licensed person to be a sales counselor for a builder. You don't have to have any license. You could have been doing hamburgers last week and did really good on the interview, and they hire you because their goal is to shape you into what they want you to be.
Okay.
So here you come in to do the biggest financial decision. You're asking this person, what do you think I should do here? What do you think I should do here? And that person has no clue other than their personal opinion on what they would do. You never should buy a brand new home without representation.
Okay.
Even if you got to pay for it, you have representation. You need somebody there looking out for your best interest. The sales counselor is looking out for the builder's best interest.
Ooh, so is that when you get the realtor to look out for your best
Best interest, that's
Got
why
it.
you bring in. So if you tell me the sales counselor says, this is my lot I got, and he knows he needs to move that lot, I may come in and say, you never want to buy that lot. You're going to have traffic behind you. The sewage treatment plant is over there.
Okay.
Why would you want that lot?
Okay.
But that builder sales counselor is only selling what he's got.
They'll give you all the features.
Right.
And you're going to give all the benefits.
And you're going to do that. So
Okay.
my suggestion is that always have representation. When you get representation, interview. Or are you going to tell me about lending, insurance, all of that? Because when you go in with the builder, he wants you to use their lender.
Of course.
And he wants that because of control.
okay.
He needs to make sure that you're going to be able to get your deal done. That's not the best deal for
Okay,
you.
because you work with several lenders.
Right, I work
Okay.
with several lenders, so it depends on what your situation is, who I'm going to go with. One size does not fit all.
Okay.
And so when you're dealing with the builder lenders, the builders are actually making money on the loan. They're making money on the title end. So they don't make as much money building a house as you may think. They make their money in the auxiliary services that they have
Okay.
in the business. So you have to be really careful with that. I can almost tell you, unless the builder's running a special, most of the time their interest rates are higher
Okay.
than what you could get out on the normal market. And if you are a buyer that has issues and you need somebody to work with you and guide you, you're never going to get that from the builders
Ever.
market, because they don't have time. They're in a retail. They're hitting the easy ones. That's the only. They'll get to you when they have nothing else to
Okay.
do.
That's why you need your own representation.
And guide you through that process.
Okay. How do you, so when you're interviewing someone, when you're interviewing your own representation, what are you looking for?
How many houses have you sold? Have you worked with this builder before?
Okay.
Do you know about any down payment assistance programs? Because most builders are never going to tell you about any down payment assistance programs unless they can't figure out whether or not they can get you a loan and they need it. But if they see you have the money, they're not going to tell you about the program.
Okay, Shad, hold that thought, because we're going to come back and we're going to talk about trends that's going on.
Right.
All right, guys, so you guys stay tuned. We're going to be right back and we're going to talk about the real estate trends right here in Houston. See you in just a second.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2022 XT6 Luxury Collection for $549 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Big Star Cadillac, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Alrighty, welcome back to everyone. All right, so for those of you who are in the market for a new or a resale home, this is the guy you want to be talking to. All right, Shad. So let's talk about what are some of the trends you've been seeing over the last, I don't know, what's been trending lately in the real estate industry in
Well,
Houston?
in new homes, what's been trending is grays and whites.
Okay, I remember you saying
The
that.
colors, grays and whites, openness. People want to be in the kitchen and see everybody and everything's happening, because the kitchen and the living area normally where you spend most of your time. I'm seeing a trend with the builders are doing big showers, especially in entry-level homes.
Okay.
And they will offer you separate shower and tub, but it's an upgrade.
Wow.
Where in the past, it was kind of part of the house.
Okay.
Now they're trending to the big shower. You want to make sure you got double sinks in the master, especially in entry level. A lot of builders don't because they're trying to keep the costs down.
Okay.
Covered patios seem to be a big trend thing because people.
In an entry-level home, covered patio?
In the entry-level homes, covered patios. Some builders are charging extra for them, but a lot of the builders are including them in the price. The other trend that we're seeing out there in the new homes is energy efficiency. We're seeing the homes being, how would I say, Alexa ready.
Okay.
All right. Or Google ready, depending
Okay.
on who you are. Cameras for security.
Like that's coming inside of the home. That's without you buying.
You walk in the home and tell Alexa to turn your lights on, and she does.
Okay, so then that's built in.
Built in the
Okay.
houses. And so we're seeing a lot of the automation
Okay.
in there, the energy efficient. With a new home, I've had homes that I've sold that were new, 5,000 square feet, and the light bill was $100 a month.
Really?
Yeah, because the homes are tighter, they're more energy efficient. And it used to be that when you built a home, if you had over 2,500 square feet, you see 2 ACs.
Okay.
Now they're doing one because
Wow.
the homes are tighter.
Okay.
But I think the real big trend is giving the master, giving you the great closets, giving you bigger bathrooms. But one trend I don't like, and especially in the entry level, if you go into one house, they don't give you any choices. Some builders will give you 3 choices. You got choice A, B, and C. And when I say choices, I'm talking about granite, cabinet color, vinyl, and all that sort of thing. Well, it used to be you could have choices to pick.
Now
you only have 3.
Okay.
And some of the real big production builders don't give you any. Every house has the same
You just
carpet.
have to oh God.
Every house has the same granite, same
But let's talk
cabinet.
about the sticker shock on these brand new homes that you're talking about with this built-in.
It's incredible sticker shock. And that's why when you're buying a home and you tell a friend that, I'm looking at homes, I'm at 280. Well, for 280, I got a media room, I got a game room, I got 3 bedrooms up.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
That's no more.
No. I just sold a home out in Richmond. The house is 1,495 square feet. And I had people standing in line to buy it for 280.
Really? They were standing in line.
In line to buy it, 1,495 square feet. Now, really what makes this really great, and this is why it's so important for people to invest in real estate, is that he had it built in 2020. He paid about $190 for it. He's selling it today.
All right.
A year later. For $280,000.
That's all right with me.
Okay. And the only reason he's selling is because his job relocated him.
But that's pretty good for a year.
That is outstanding.
Yes, it's phenomenal. Okay, I got to ask you this. So we talked about the new home. So now you buy a resale home.
Right.
What do you upgrade and what do you not upgrade?
In a new home, what would you upgrade?
A new home or resale?
Okay. In a new home, things that you would upgrade, probably countertops, anything structural, like a covered patio, you would want those items done. Flooring, you might want to do that on the back end of it. Any sort of structural like double sinks, separate shower and
You want
tub.
the builder to do those.
You want the builder to do
Okay.
all of that. And one of the things I miss in the trends, soaker tubs have become real
Oh,
popular.
yes, those are nice.
Yeah, they become real popular. You don't see them in the entry level, but you see a lot of them in the more high-end homes. But anything structural, you want the builder to do.
Okay.
Because if you add it on later, you void your warranty on that house.
Ooh, okay.
So carpet, the flooring, you can get that done cheaper
Okay.
doing it yourself. Kitchen appliances, you probably can do something better with that. But anything structural, you want the builder to handle it. But cosmetic things, you might want to do that.
Okay,
on
so
your
we can do the cosmetics ourselves. All
Right.
right. Now let's talk about master plans, though.
Well, master plan communities is a trend in Houston because Houston has no zoning.
None. I learned that when I first moved here. Like, what is this? But anyway,
So what happens, we have more master plan communities than any other community.
And define it for us.
Okay, a master plan community is when the builder comes in and everything has a place.
Okay.
Every tree was put there. It was originally put on the plans.
Okay.
They've integrated commercial businesses in. So let me give you some trends of what a master plan. The Woodlands is a master plan community.
Okay.
First Colony is a master plan community. Normally, master plan communities have different price ranges of homes. So you may have entry level, middle level, and then custom homes.
Okay. And they all look alike.
Well, they change the elevation. So this
Okay.
is a good thing about master plan communities. If you have the same floor plan, they may not allow the same floor plan across the street from you.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You can do this same floor plan maybe 6 houses down.
Do we want to live in a master plan community?
Yes, because they hold their value.
Ooh,
Normally
okay.
the schools are better.
Okay.
Everything has been placed there to make this value go up.
Okay.
And the thing about master plan communities I think is really important. When we've had a downturn in the market, the master plan communities typically hold their value better.
Okay.
So what does a master plan give you? Smaller homes for more money.
Okay.
Typically might be a lifestyle, maybe resort style living.
Okay.
What's not a master plan community? I'm going to give you my old neighborhood. I used to live in Missouri City, I still do, but I used to live in a neighborhood called Hunters Glen. Builders came in and says, hey, we're going to build houses here and this is what we're going to do. So there was no rhyme or reason other than Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4. Well, in a master plan community, you're never going to see any houses on a busy street.
Okay.
Everything is going to be turned in.
Okay.
You're going to see, like the Woodlands, you never see a house in the Woodlands. All you see is trees.
Very true.
Because they designed
Any
it that way.
benefits though when the builders just come in and say, hey, we're doing that here? Any builders like the master plan communities or not so much?
Cheaper.
Cheaper, okay.
Less expensive.
Okay.
But the home is the biggest investment we make. Shouldn't we want something that's going to go
Absolutely.
up in value? And the schools are being controlled, that you have the best schools in those neighborhoods.
Okay, so definitely
Best
benefit.
recreation. So you go to a master plan, you got Olympic-sized pools, Olympic tennis courts, big clubhouse. You have lakes, you have activities. All of that's going on in the master plan.
I'm going to ask you
community.
this. I already know what you're going to say. How do you find master plan communities?
Typically, you hire a realtor.
I knew that was coming. That's why I asked. That's what you do.
typically hire a realtor, and we're going to take you out and show you the advantages and disadvantages. Most master plan communities have information centers. Once again, if you go to a master plan community, you always tell them you have a realtor.
And speaking of hiring a realtor and taking people out, you actually have a property that you're currently selling. It's a duplex, right?
I have a duplex over on Live Oak,
Okay.
2016 Live Oak, and let me share this with you about this duplex. It's 8 bedrooms,
Okay.
4 baths, it's 3,600 square feet. The owner gutted it and started all over.
It's beautiful on the inside.
Yeah, it's really a gorgeous, got parking behind it. You got a great view of downtown. More than likely that's temporary because there's a lot next door and somebody's gonna build townhouses.
Of course.
But you're 2 minutes from downtown, you're a minute from Midtown, you're a minute from 90%, you're probably 5 minutes from 90% of the entertainment venues here in the greater Houston area. It's a great location. The owner lives upstairs, so she's done her suite really nice. She's got a soaker tub in it with claws.
Oh, so that's nice.
She took one room and make that a whole closet, because in these older places, you normally don't see, you got closet issues.
Well, listen, Shad, we are out of time, but you're going to take me to see this, right?
Next week when we do your show, we're going to go out and visit this property.
All right, so guys, listen, you have been here with Shad Bogany and myself, and that duplex is beautiful. So make sure you stay tuned to when we actually go and see it. I'll see you guys right after this break in just a second.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford, financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2022 XT6 Luxury Collection for $549 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Big Star Cadillac, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Welcome back, everyone. Isn't Shad Bogany just this wealth of knowledge when it comes to the real estate industry? You guys have to make sure that you definitely check him out. When I say this guy knows what he's talking about, he knows what he's talking about. So listen, one of the things that Shad told our engineer on the break is that if you're looking to do something really nice to your home, one of the current trends is putting chandeliers in your bathroom. Now, I would have never thought of that, but apparently it makes people feel luxurious and light and bright and shiny things. So I have to ask you, I love life lessons because, hey, we're all here learning them. What are you doing to make sure that your life is full of shiny, light, and bright things? Whatever it is, make sure you're doing something that makes you feel like the light that you want others to be to you. As always, you can chat with us on Instagram and on Facebook at American Star TV. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.